everyone. Are you doing well? I hope you are. Today we have the sibling of the previous letter. It's called Shīn. Shīn. And here is its shape. The same as seen. The only difference is the 3 dots. The sound is sh. Sh. The name is Shīn. And the sound is sh. Shh. Come on, get a pen and paper and let's draw Shīn. We start with the isolated form. Draw 2 small semicircles, then a big one. Then 3 dots above the letter. Two small semicircles, big one, then the dots. Will you give it a try? And please, pronounce the sound of Shīn as you draw it. Shh. Shh. When Shīn comes in the initial position, the tail drops off, and the small semicircle continues into a straight line for the connecting segment leading to the following letter. We draw the 2 small semicircles, then continue with a straight line for the connecting segment and add the dots. The 2 small semicircles, straight line, then the dots. In the medial position, Shīn has 2 connecting segments. Start from the right side and draw a connecting segment coming from the previous letter. Then go up to start the first semicircle, then the second one, and continue with a straight line for the connecting segment leading to the following letter. A connecting segment, our Shīn, and another connecting segment. In the final position, Shīn keeps its complete form. We only add a connecting segment coming from the previous letter. Draw the connecting segment, then add Shīn in its full shape to close the word. Connecting segment, then Shīn. Let's see these different positions in actual words. In the initial position, Shīn loses its tail to continue into a connecting segment leading to the following letter. In the medial position, Shīn also loses its tail, and it has 2 connecting segments, one coming from the previous letter and the other is leading to the following letter. In the final position, it keeps its full shape. We only add a connecting segment coming from the previous letter. Here, Shīn took the shape of the initial position, although it's not at the beginning of the word. That's because it was preceded by a non-connecting letter, a letter that can't provide a connecting segment. In some other times, when it's preceded by a non-connecting letter, it comes as well in a final position. So, it doesn't only keep its full shape for the final position, but also stands alone with no connecting segment. So, all in all, Shīn has 4 forms depending on its position in a word and whether it's preceded by a non-connecting letter or not. There is the initial position, the medial, final, and the isolated form. Please practice writing the 4 forms. You will find the writing sheet to help you with your practice on the link in the description box below. And remember to pronounce the sound of Shīn as you draw it.